morning, everyone. Now, I'll walk through the live demonstration of our application. Our system is designed as a quantum secure communication platform that not only protects the data using advanced cryptography, but also hides and actively monitors it for threats. In this demo, we will show how a message is securely created, transmitted, analyzed, and protected using a multi-layer approach. Now, my teammates will walk through specific modules in detail. Now, I will demonstrate the inbox module. This is where the user receives all incoming messages in a secure and organized manner. Each message displayed here is protecting using our quantum secure communication system. You can also notice that attachments are marked with a secure indicator showing that they are encrypted in the save file. Before any file is accessed or downloaded, it goes through our security layer. Suspicious attachments are not directly opened. Instead, they are sent to the isolation engine for safe analysis. This ensures that the user system is never exposed to potential threats. And additionally, the trust level of the sender can also be identified. Helper using understands whether the message is from a verified, partially verified, or unverified source. So, the index is not just for viewing messages, it acts as a secure checkpoint where every incoming communication is verified, protected, and monitored before the user interacts with it. This section displays all the messages that the user has sent through the system. Each message here has already gone through our secure pipeline, including encryption, authentication, and optional signography. Users can track the status of their messages, ensuring that communication is not only secure but also reliable. Since all the data is protected before transmission, even if intercepted, it cannot be read or misused.
Now I'll demonstrate the compose module. This is where the user creates and sends a secure message. The user can enter the message content and attach files if needed. Once a message is sent, our system automatically applies security layers in the background. First, a secure key is established using quantum resistance key exchange. Then the message is encrypted and digitally signed to ensure confidentiality and authenticity. If enabled, the encrypted data can also be hidden inside a image using steganography, adding an extra layer of invisibility. So from the user's perspective, sending a message is simple, but in the background, it goes through a complete secure pipeline before being transmitted. Now, I'll explain the core technologies used in our system. First, let me start with the Kyber. In any secure communication, the most important step is sharing a secret key safely between two users. Traditionally, this is done using methods that can be broken by quantum computers. To solve this, we use Kyber, which is a post quantum key exchange algorithm. In our system, the receiver first generates a public key and private key. The sender uses the receiver key to create a shared secret, and the receiver uses the private key to recover that same secret. The important point here is that the secret key is never directly transmitted over the network. Both sides independently arrive at the same key. This process is based on the complex mathematical structure called lattices, which are extremely difficult to break even using quantum computing. So Kyber ensures that our key exchange remains secure not just today but also in the future. Next, come to Dilithium, which handles authentications. While Kyber secures the key, Dilithium ensures that the message is actually coming from the correct sender and has not been modified. In this process, the sender generates a digital signature using the private key and attaches it to the message. When the receiver gets it, the use the sender's public key to verify the signature. If the verification is successful, it confirms two things. The identity of the sender is genuine and the message has not been tampered with. This adds trust to the communication. Now, even with encryption authentications, encrypted data can still attract attention, so we add another layer using steganography. Instead, instead of sending encrypted data directly, we hide data inside the image. The process works by first encrypting the message, converting into bits at the least significant bits of image pixels. These are very small changes that do not affect the visible quality of the images. So the image looks completely normal to anyone viewing it. Whenever the receiver gets the image, they extract those hidden bits, reconstruct the encrypted data, and then decrypt it to get the original message. This means we are not just protecting the data, but also hiding its existence, which makes the system much harder to detect it.
In this, my key section, we will manage the core cryptographic foundation of Cybernova. At the top, we use Kyber 1024, a post-quantum key encapsulation algorithm designed to secure communication against quantum attacks. It uses a public key of 1568 bytes and a private key of 3168 bytes, provides strong encryption with high resistance to future threats. The public key is shared to receive encrypted message while the private key is kept secretly confidentially for decryption. Below that, we have dilithium 5, which is used for digital signatures to ensure authenticity and integrity of messages. It uses a public key of 2592 bytes and a private key of 4864 bytes along with the signature size of 4595 bytes for maximum security. The public key is used to verify the sender and the private key is used to sign messages securely. Together, these algorithms provide a complete quantum resistant security system. Kyber ensures confidentiality and dilithium guarantees trust and authenticity, while all private keys remain securely protected within the platform. This section shows how system evaluates and assigns trust levels to users and communications. We classify them into three categories: verified, partially verified, and unverified. Verified users are fully authenticated, so their communication is highly trusted. Partially verified users have limited validation, so their actions are monitored and with caution. Unverified users are considered risky, and their access is restricted and closely observed. This dynamically trusted module allows our system to apply different level of security based on reliability, ensure both flexibility and strong protections.
Finally, we include a threat detection system to actively monitor the application. Security is not only about protecting data, but also about detecting suspicious behaviors in real time. Our system continuously observes users' activity such as login attempts, request frequency, and data access patterns. If it detects abnormal behavior like multiple failed login attempts or unusual high traffic or unexpected actions, it identifies this as a potential threat. Based on this, the system can take actions like blocking the user, sending alerts, or logging the activity for further analysis. And this ensures that even if someone tries to attack the system, we can detect and respond immediately. So when we look at the complete um, flow, the Kyber is used to securely exchange keys. Dilithium ensures authentication and integrity. Steganography hides the encrypted data inside the messages, and the threat detection system continuously monitors and protects the environment. Together, these components create a multi-layered quantum secure system that is both strong and intelligent.
In our trust network, we classify users into three levels: verified, partially verified, and
எங்க
unverified.
படிக்கிறா?
Verified users have fully confirmed identities, so the communication is highly trusted.
இது படி
Partially verified
மேல பாருங்க. ஆ,
users have some
First,
validation but not complete,
ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
so the actions are allowed with caution and monitoring. Unverified users are not trusted, so the access is restricted and closely monitored. This dynamic trust model helps us apply different level of security based on
அது
user
படிக்கிறா.
reliability, making the system both secure and flexible. Now we can see
இது
how threat
படிக்கிறா.
isolation engine works.
ஒருவேளை இதே தான் கேக்குது.
Whenever a suspicious file is attached, instead of running it
இது
directly to the user
அவங்களுக்கு
systems,
அதெல்லாம் தெரியும்.
we send it to an isolated sandbox environment. This is a secure temporary space where the file can be executed,
ஐசோலேட்டர்லாம் நான் படிக்கல.
but file can be executed
கீழே போ.
inside the isolated container.
Yeah,
During
it's
execution, the
isolated.
system continuously monitors its behavior, such as hidden scripts, unauthorized files, network connections, attempts, or privilege escalations. If any malicious activity is detected,
Hidden
the
path.
system immediately flags it as a threat.
No need for
The file is blocked and the sandbox environment is destroyed, ensuring no impact on the user's device. Our application is
Kunadu.
designed to provide a complete multi-layer security solutions for modern communications.
Avanya
It combines quantum resistance encryptions, secure authentications, hidden data transmission using steganography, and real-time threat detections with isolations. Which each module works together to ensure that data is not only protected but also hidden and continuously monitored against potential threats. This makes our system not just secure for today but also prepared for the future of quantum computing. Thank you.